Alright gang, strap in. Today we're diving into the Godbreakers, an action roguelite slash co-op banger from To The Sky, published by Thunderful Publishing, that asks one thing of you: break gods. Yes, literally, break the impossible, break everything. So here's the deal: World of the Godbreakers is weird, brutal, and deliciously chaotic. So if you want to know more about this game, and I literally hooked you up from this beginning, let's watch this video until the end. But well, you literally will watch and I will narrate it. And by the way, if you're not a subscriber of this channel, I would like to ask you to subscribe so you can see more and more videos coming from me on this channel. So let's break it down. What's actually happening in the game? Basically, humans are resurrected by the celestial beings to want you dead. Yeah, literally trying to get you down. From the moment you start, you're thrown into combat, into survival, into runs that matter. Solo or run up with the 4 players co-op, you're literally baked in. What's happening in the heart of the Godbreakers? Well, it's the combat. It's literally fast, it's fluid, and it gives you a bunch of the tools. Light attacks, heavy attacks, dodge, dashes, cancel animations mid-move so you don't feel like you're locked in the house surrounding you. But here's the cherry on top: the Godbreak system. Well, basically what you get is you weaken an enemy, you dive into them, steal their abilities, steal them, kind of use them, and then you kind of destroy them with these abilities. And it's mental, like it's super fun and it's clever. Build variety. Well, you have it here. It's basically archetypes like a classes, each with a different weapon and move, upgrades between runs, loot, and modifiers. These are giving you the reason to jump in again and again. So let me explain the basic difference between the experiences you get in the game, which is the solo or co-op. So playing solo, totally variable. The demo folks says it works like a single player experience with all the loops intact. You still feel progression. Playing with the friends, well, basically that's completely different. This is when it spikes into full chaos mode. Room clearing, big bosses, coordinating synergies. Perfect for late nights and shouted comms over the Discord. Just a heads up, since the co-op build is synergy emphasized, if you go solo, you might feel the balance quirks. Basically what that means is this kind of like a experience is tweaked, expecting you to play more of like a team player and getting a better results together in a team, which you need to understand and expect. So just a heads up with that. Let me just break it down for you what works in the game and what kind of needs to work. So let's start with the things that need work. It's still kind of like an upcoming thing, and the game kind of rushed in a way, and a lot of people mentioned the designs are a little bit linear, but again, this is something that can change. At the end of the day, this type of releases, they get on better after a couple of months. Lock on targeting is missing and it's kind of weak in some of the previews that I played, making the dodging is kind of like tricky in certain fights. Bosses, kind of like they're fun, but they're not very hard in a solo mode, and they may need tweaking. Some UI clarity aspects like range attacks, telegraph reading, all of these things that can be improved. But what actually works great is the God break mechanic. It's outstanding. Pulling an enemy power is a really fresh twist. In general, the combat feels super alive thanks to cancelling animations and a quick dash mobility. There is a lot of replay loop, like you can unlock some different types of archetypes, then you have builds, then you have modifiers, like all the good stuff is here. Visual and the style have personality, and sand biomes, the weird robotic creatures, big bosses that make you sit up, like literally it works very well. So here's the bottom line: if you like roguelites, you like action games with the build variety, if you have friends or a good squad waiting, the Godbreakers should absolutely be on your radar. It's not flawless yet, there are kinks, but the fun part is already shining through it. You just can casually go in and play the game already, like you're gonna enjoy it. Maybe wait for the full polish or wait for a sale, but if you're down for a smart chaos, that steals and builds and big boss fights, like just dive into the game. For me, I'm sold. Like I like the game. I liked it with solo mode. I liked it with the co-op mode. Like it's definitely something that you want to enjoy and play. Like literally from me, the rating is 7 out of 10. And I think it's good. What do you think? If you play the game, drop it in the comments, your opinion, your feelings, like what do you think? What do you think about bosses? Do you play solo? Do you play co-op? Like, and yeah. Thank you for watching video. I'll see you in the next one.